Welcome everybody. Are you guys ready for the commentary of Christmas yet to come? Shoot, I am. Okay, how's it going everybody? I'm Jackuwarz. Finally got around to the third and final parts of John's online races for 2018. I'm coming at this video 6, maybe 7 days after New Year's. Yeah, super late. My apologies for that. But it's here. And I'm ready to discuss some future stuff. Some upcoming stuff that, let's just pretend, kinda, that this video was, just like John's, it was uploaded on New Year's Eve. And then we would be talking about stuff in 2019. But most of that immersion is kinda gone, since we've had a few days now in 2019 to really go over some of this. And never mind, we're still, even almost a week into 2019, there's still a lot of unknowns for this year. But you know, in this video I think I'll discuss a little bit. I don't want to give away everything because I want to really make another video on exactly what I want to do for this year. But we'll brush on a couple things about that. So I guess since I already mentioned it, yeah, sometime, hopefully in the month of January, I'll have a more edited video of my plans of what I want to do for 2019 for this channel. Because I definitely want to make a lot more videos, not counting streams, in 2019 as opposed to 2018. Or yeah, I did online races and streams, and that's about it. So, definitely expect a little bit more from me this year. And another thing, there are a couple more online races. Matter of fact, I did upload a couple of online races from last year. But there are a couple that I, matter of fact, did miss, and I never got around to commentating. And those were John's online races, numbers 26 through 29. I actually have my own perspective of those 4 videos. They're on my hard drive. They're just waiting to get commentated over. So if you guys want me to, I can if I got some topics, I can throw in some stuff that's on my mind during those videos, and it'll be a grand old time. But including some of those online races from back there, I still have my perspective of the summer races for last year in 2018 that I have yet to record. That one was those races involved me and TJ with the battle there at the very end, especially. And then there's some other online races that we did right before the summer races. So yeah, definitely I'm leaving a lot on the table for myself here for this year, but we'll get to it eventually. And so, not just too long ago, actually, I think I'm gonna mainly focus on this next bit for the remainder of the video. But the Nintendo Direct for January 10th in 2019, that's almost here. Matter of fact, it got officially announced by Nintendo of America's Twitter. It will be broadcasting, premiering. Or I think they're just gonna do it live. I don't know if YouTube's gonna, or if Nintendo on their YouTube channel is gonna use the premiere option. Which you'd think that's what they would use if they want to broadcast a pre-recorded video. That's how I would go about it. And I think right before I get into my thoughts on what it's in the Nintendo Direct for January 10th, I guess you guys want to hear what I think about the premiere feature on YouTube. I don't think you guys are gonna ever see me using it, unless if it's a really important video, like say if I edited a big video and I just felt like, hey, that'd be important, that would be a really good time to use it, then yeah, that would be when I would use it. But say if I were to have a playthrough, and if I had a playthrough, you wouldn't be seeing me using the premiere mode. I just don't think something like that would fit. But definitely, if I have some sort of big announcement, then I would be using the Premiere. But anyways, getting back to what made me talk about the Premiere, which is actually the Nintendo Direct. I think I don't expect a whole lot of games to be announced in the Direct. Maybe one, but I won't be surprised if they don't show off any new games in this one Direct. They might just we might not even see, matter of fact, a whole lot of new stuff from Nintendo at all this year. I think they'll keep promoting Luigi's Mansion 3, the Animal Crossing game for the Switch, Metroid Prime 4, and all of those games that have already been announced last year. And then I think in 2020, Nintendo will drop the bomb and give us all the games that are on our wish list, and then just go big in 2020. I think that's what we're going to be looking at here. But for right now, in 2019, I'm going to keep my expectations low. Yeah, kind of a crazy thing to do when you're expecting a lot from Nintendo, but you know, I'm going to keep them low. I'm going to learn my lesson. Well, I feel like I'm speaking for everybody, but then again, I'm always like this where I really don't want to expect much from Nintendo. Like, if whatever they get that I'm interested, cool. But really, I think what we're getting from this, the main things we'll get from the Nintendo Direct, maybe some information on the Smash Brothers Ultimate DLC, like an exact release date for when Piranha Plant will become playable, and then maybe some gameplay of Joker and Smash Ultimate, and a lot more other DLC, and they'll also talk about third-party and indie titles too. So like they'll show off some indie games that about games that we might not be interested in at first, but then, or what am I meant they'll show us games that we didn't even know that we wanted. How about that? But yeah, I'm not gonna be expecting much from Nintendo Direct. I mean, why should you? It's a Direct, for crying out loud. It's like these things are made to be made to disappoint Nintendo fans. Or really, it's not this whole grand event. Like, there's plenty of Nintendo Directs that have done much more, and good chance there's going to be some in the future that'll do much more as well. So, expect a really middle-in-the-road Nintendo Direct here. Of course, you know, my dream Nintendo Direct, which I wouldn't have a problem with if they do that in this January 10th one, is if they do drop the bomb and announce these big games, mainly Pikmin and Star Fox. If I get at least one or maybe both, then I would be happy. That would make my whole year, actually. But save it for E3, now I think about it. Such a big reveal has to be on a big stage, you know? Anyways, yeah. Expect there to be announcements on DLC, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that that in there that's going to get talked about that we've already known about. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully they'll do something about the Nintendo Switch Online. I guess we can transition to that. Maybe finally expand what you get from the Nintendo Switch Online service. Maybe more features on the Nintendo Switch Online app that you can use for the Switch. Possibly rather than just the NES games that you could play, maybe we can start playing Super Nintendo games. That'd be another upgrade, because let's face it, NES isn't. It just doesn't cut it, because most of those NES classics are really outdated. Whether it be like a game like Ice Climbers, where it looks like a good game, but man, them controls really haven't aged well, especially when you jump. Or you know what would be really cool? Speaking about ice climbers, if we can get like a modern ice climbers looking game, you know, how, like what they did with Kid Icarus Uprising, but then apply that to an ice climbers game. That would take a lot of thinking. As a matter of fact, it would take the likes of Masahiro Sakurai to make a game like that. But the problem with that kind of recipe, Masahiro Sakurai is a very busy dude. And by the time he's ready to make something other than Smash Brothers, he's got to make another Smash Brothers game. So on goes that kind of cycle, which I really hope isn't the case. I really want Smash Brothers to see a really long lifespan, unlike Smash Wii U and 3DS, where we only saw a 4-year lifespan. Smash Ultimate, it better have possibly the longest lifespan of any Smash Brothers game. And by lifespan, I mean exactly the time in between the game's release and then the time between the next Smash Brothers game's release. So like you're looking at Melee to Brawl, that's 7 years, and then Brawl to Smash Wii U, that's like 6 years. I'm hoping they better have Smash Ultimate surpass both those two games' lifespan by about an extra year or two. So if we can get Smash Ultimate to suit us well for a good near decade, then maybe that could be our chance, so that we break this cycle of once we're ready, or once we're done making and we're done playing our big 3 multiplayer games that we've seen on the last 2 console generations, you know, including this one and the Wii U. You know, we can actually expand the types of games that we could see on the Switch. So like Nintendo will have plenty of time to work on even more multiplayer games that we might not have known that we wanted. You know, like a Mario sports game, multiplayer game, possibly a Star Fox game. Yeah. But how about that Mario sports game? That would be really cool. We've already got that with Mario Tennis Aces, but if we can get a couple more Mario sports games, a la Mario Super Sluggers 2 or Mario Strikers 3, you know, we'd be set here. And then have those games all have their own fully fledged tournament modes where you can customize brackets and that kind of stuff. You know, the stuff that would really make a game last long, and you can mess around with those kind of rules. But hey, hopefully we're not too far out with those kind of things. Like Nintendo can surprise us all and make something like that. But those are my wish lists. Will all of them be in this direct? Probably not. And we're just going to be getting DLC with very minimal new games shown in the direct. But still, I'm not. This is from what I've said about the direct so far in just this video. I don't want to say that hey, these directs are made to disappoint us all. They're always a fun little video or half an hour video to watch, because it's always nice to see what Nintendo's up to, and it's always nice to see stuff that we can get excited over and plan out our bank accounts accordingly. Because I know I am. I got some upcoming stuff from Nintendo that I'm looking forward to, are their amiibos. Like I said in the previous video, you know, Pichu, K. Rool, Ice Climbers. Maybe, not thinking about that. Can they show off more amiibos? Like the Snake amiibo? I want to get that. And then, shoot, whatever else amiibo that I've yet to see. But that concludes these holiday races for 2018. Sorry, this video in particular took an extra long time. You know, I finally got around to it. Just trying to get to more videos, it's really tough. But to celebrate into 2019, John deleted his version of he deleted Fortnite off of his Switch. I felt like doing the same thing too, so there you go. I deleted Fortnite off of my Switch. Plus, if I really wanted to play Fortnite, I got a computer that runs it much better than if you were to play it on the Switch. And like I can fully customize my Fortnite experience by playing it on the PC, or I can mess around with the video settings. I can make it look nicer than if you were to play it on the Switch. I can play it on 60 frames per second. I can play the game with motion controls, a la Splatoon on it. But still, they're still having to build stuff. Then again, I still think a keyboard and mouse in Fortnite, or any shooter really, is still king. But I still like to use the motion controls for when I play my shooters. That's been my go-to as of recently, in these last 2 years, more accurately. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Tune in whenever I decide to make a much more formal video of me announcing exactly what I'll be doing in the year of 2019. So, till then, hope you guys enjoyed these races. Be sure to check out John's perspective of these races in the link in the description below. I'll also have a couple cards around the video to link it to you. And I'll see you guys later.